Welcome to our interview today. Kindly introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. So my name is Chari Fisila. I'm also known as Katisa. I am 28 years old and currently an interior designer at Katisa Bekos 254. On my educational background, I have studied a degree in urban and regional planning from the Technical University of Kenya. I have also done a certificate in integrated environmental assessment and auditing, and I've also done a certificate in interior designing from Allison.
Okay, that's really amazing. Thank you for that introduction. So, what are some of the qualifications which were required for you to be an interior designer?
For an interior designer, the first thing is you have to be very creative. And for example, if you're transitioning from your high school maybe to your career, for you to be able to pursue interior designing, you can either do it as a degree, or you can do it as a diploma or as a certificate. So for you to be qualified to do it as a degree, you have to have a minimum grade of B, in diploma, a minimum grade of C, and in certificate, you can also do it even when you have a D. So it's something that is wide, it's open to everyone. So I believe anyone who is interested and would love to pursue interior designing has the chance to do it.
And maybe could you shed some light on the subjects which were most important for one to join this career?
For you to join interior designing, you have to be very good in technical subjects. That is, for example, you have to be good in art and designs, where you're able to draw and maybe design designs before implementing them. And also, you are supposed to be maybe try and be good in computer, where you'll require skills to do the designs using some softwares like ArchiCAD, SketchUp, and there for you to do such, you'll have to be good in computer. So generally, you have to be good in art and design and computer.
Okay, that's really insightful. And maybe you could tell us also on the why did you choose this career?
I chose the career because personally, I love turning space into beauty. I love designing places where people live and where they work, for them to feel comfortable in working and staying in the places. And also, I love drawing. I love being creative. I love coming up with designs. So that's why I chose interior design.
So maybe you could describe to us how does a typical workday for you looks like?
Okay, for me, how a typical day at work as an interior designer. So if maybe I'm supposed to meet a client, I'll schedule a meeting with my clients maybe when it's convenient for the client. So we'll have a meetup maybe at the site, do a site visit generally, try to come up with designs that suit what the client wants. Maybe we'll come up with a budget, maybe work on a scheduling or of the calendar, on the timelines. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Maybe you could tell us on the tools which are required for this career and also some of the skills which are essential.
Okay, for the tools that are required. So as I said before, that you should be good in computer. So that means you'll meet up with some softwares. That is, for example, you have ArchiCAD and SketchUp for 3D. And for the technical tools, you should be very good in drawing. That is artworks. And also for the soft skills, you should be very good in communication. You'll be a problem solver because you'll meet intense areas or sites where you're supposed to come up with a very intensive design. So you should be very good in problem solving. And also you should be good in time management.
Having that you've been a designer for some period now, looking back, what do you wish you had known before starting this career?
One thing that I'd say that I wish I knew before I started the career path of interior designing is that creating a good one really takes time and one needs to be patient. So that is something that I wish I knew.
Okay.
Yeah, patience, and it takes time.
Okay. And for each career, we have its ups and downs. So maybe what are some of the challenges that you've had? So,
Okay, some of the challenges that I've faced in this field, the first one is you meet with clients who have strict and very tight budgets, and you have to work within it, and maybe the design that they want is not like you can manage it with that budget. So you have to be very good in maybe helping the client choose a final design that fits their budget. And also you time management, that comes in where maybe you will meet a client who wants a project done as soon as possible, and maybe the time is not enough. So for you to resolve all this, you have to be very good in managing yourself and planning yourself prior for you to be able to meet the deadlines.
Okay. And maybe apart from the challenges that you've actually stated, what do you enjoy most about your work? And maybe you could shed some light on the achievements that you've had so far.
What I love mostly about my work is that I really love transforming spaces to beautiful spaces. I really love seeing what my thought as a designer coming into real life. And also my achievement is I am happy that I have been able to work with different clientels from different sectors, and yeah, it makes it a good one.
Okay, that's really amazing. And also, how did you like get this job?
Okay, how I got this job personally, I started it while I was in campus, as I used to work it for me to pay for my fee. So I just started it as a passion. I had interest in designing. So I started small, then with time I went improving. Then after I was done with my degree, now I started pursuing the interior design where I currently major in.
Okay. And maybe which advice would you give a student out there who will be looking at you and maybe wants to be an interior designer in the future?
What I can tell someone, a student, is that it's possible and it's something that everyone can do it. It's doable. If I have done it, also you can do it.
So, finally, to sum up on this interview, you could tell us some of the opportunities for growth in this career.
The growth in this career is quite wide. So you can start small. You can start maybe by a certificate, being a certificate. You can advance to a diploma, and you can do a degree. You can do a master's, a PhD. So it's quite wide. So there are various opportunities for growth, and also you can, when you're done, you can venture in the business. You can try and do internships in different sectors, and also in different companies. And for example, my company is Atisa Depots to Paipo. If you're interested and you're done with your studies, you can also come. I can mentor you. I can offer internship chances. And there you go, you'll start your path in interior designing.
Okay, so thank you so much and all the best in your career.
Thank you very much.